Mustangs, welcome to this Tuesday edition of the Daily Update. I'm Jenny Rudolph. Let's get to the news. President Biden voices extreme caution at signals of Russia scaling back its military operations near Kyiv. That story tops today's Mustang Minute. Officials say they are waiting to see stronger signs of de-escalation before making an assessment of Moscow's intentions. The president's don't trust but verify approach reflects deep American skepticism at Putin's motives. American officials are hesitant of voicing optimism about ongoing negotiations between Russia and Ukraine. Biden says the U.S. is going to continue to keep strong sanctions, provide the Ukrainian military with support to defend themselves, and keep a close eye on the situation. There remains doubt that the Russian assault on Ukraine will end soon, even though Russian forces have pulled back troops. This could mean Russia is trying to deflect and deceive people into thinking the opposite of their actual intentions. The Pentagon press secretary said they believe it is a repositioning, not a real withdrawal, and that people should be prepared to watch for a major offensive against the other areas of Ukraine. He says nobody should be fooling themselves by the Kremlin's claim that it will reduce military attacks near Kyiv or that it's going to withdraw all its forces. It does not mean that the threat to Kyiv is over. Will Smith is under scrutiny from New York comedians after hitting comedian Chris Rock in the face on stage at the Oscars. Comedy club owner of Stand Up New York, Danny Zolden, says the club has been around for 36 years. I've never heard once of someone attacking the stage or attacking the comedian. With this backlash coming from the community, some are even saying they should have postponed giving Smith the award. However, the attack is still under investigation and Smith has not received any repercussions. The family of a Florida woman who died falling from an open drawbridge is suing the bridge company that built the faulty structure. This accident happened on the Royal Pike Bridge in West Palm Beach on February 6. The woman fell from the opening onto concrete ground and the family is fighting for compensation. A new NFL rule will go into effect after team owners voted on a playoff overtime rule Monday, where both teams will have possession at least once during their postseason game. This rule will not be in place for regular season games. According to the competition committee chairman, this change partly comes from statistics showing that teams who win the coin toss have gone 10-2 in playoff overtime games. While 24 affirmative votes were needed for this new playoff rule, 29 team owners voted in favor of the change. The Bengals, Vikings, and Dolphins voted against this proposal. And that's your Mustang Minute.
This is a no-kill animal shelter. Their goal is to care for the animals and help find their forever home.
I see the animals come in from the municipal shelters, or they're coming in because somebody found them on the street, and you see the fear, you see them shaking, you see them have all sorts of maladies or injuries, and they're broken. And every animal that comes in here is fully vetted by the veterinarian, and if they have injuries, if they have diseases, if they have any problems at all, they are taken care of and they are made whole until they're ready for adoption.
People will come in and they'll say, oh, I could never do it because I'd want to take them all home and I'd be so sad. And I said, no, you're not sad here. Because if you fall in love with one and he's not here the next day, it does not mean that he's no longer with us. It means he's been adopted into his forever home, and that's a happy thing.
For more information, go to operationkindness.org.
Hey Mustangs, I'm Jenny Rudolph here with your 5-day forecast. For the rest of the week, we're expecting daily temperatures in the 70s and 80s and nighttime temperatures in the 40s and 50s. Wednesday cools off a tad after the rainy weather overnight, with lows in the upper 40s. Thursday brings some early spring weather before the weekend, partly cloudy out with a high of 72 and a low of 45. Friday will also be partly cloudy, but the high begins to climb up again, sitting at 79 with lows still in the mid-40s. The weather this weekend is perfect to head outdoors, so make some plans under the sunshine SMU. Saturday is expected to have a high just above 80 and a low in the mid-50s. On Sunday, the high goes up a tad into the mid-80s and with low of 55. That's your 5-day weather forecast. For SMU TV, I'm Jenny Rudolph.
A love of reading and a stronger community. That's what the Little Free Library is truly all about.
All you have to do is bring a book and drop it in the box, and if you would like, you can take a book or you can just donate your own book.
Through these little mailboxes scattered throughout the U.S., millions of books are exchanged each year.
That's a really good one.
We love it because we have 4 kids, all different ages, and they each feel like they can be part of something by picking out their own book and taking it to donate, and then choosing a book that they like as well, because they all love to read, and that they all just feel like they're part of something together as a family, and they're doing something to give, you know, to other people in the community.
I love reading, and I also like donating books also because it makes me feel good because I'm helping other people.
These little libraries help increase reading achievement by giving access to books for readers of all ages and backgrounds. For more information and to find a Little Free Library near you, visit littlefreelibrary.org.
An Iowan baker is still on a sugar high after winning a national competition. Des Moines' Andrew Fuller came out on top of Netflix's Is It Cake show. You might have seen these cakes go viral online before, but for those unfamiliar with it, competitors on the show bake cakes that not only taste good, but look like normal items to the human eye. Fuller's Red Solo Cup cakes got him into the finals. After this big debut of his, he says he's getting ready to open his Sugar Freak Show Cake studio within the next few weeks. Well, that's all we have for you today, Mustangs. Remember, you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/SMU Television and follow us on Twitter at SMU TV. If you have any story ideas, shoot us an email, smutv@smu.edu. Thanks for watching this Wednesday edition of the Daily Update. Tune in Thursday for more news from the Hilltop. Until then, have a great day and pony up.
SMU TV and the Division of Journalism want to thank our underwriters, North Park Center in Dallas, Javier's Gourmet Mexicano on Cole Avenue, and Advance ER off West Lovers Lane. We appreciate your support of student media.